95.7 The Game, the Bay Area's only FM sports station.
Well, Rich Harden had the most unlikely top of the first inning you could imagine. The first batter of the game on the first pitch, Escobar had a comeback, or Harden bobbled it. That was an E1. Then he walked the next two hitters, Thames and Batista. So now the Blue Jays, with nobody out, had the bases loaded. He struck out Lind on 3 pitches. He struck out Encarnacion on 3 pitches. Then he was ahead 0-2 on Colby Rasmus. All of a sudden, nothing but strikes. No balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think it counts if he strikes out 3 batters on 9 pitches after the first 3 guys got on base.
I think he'd count it.
It would be unique.
To escape this thing, bases loaded, nobody out. No balls and 2 strikes to Colby Rasmus. The outfield, a gap in right center. Harden bending at the waist, peering in to get his sign, and now hands together at the belt. And the 0-2 pitch is on the way. Swung on and missed. And Harden works out of it. Once the Blue Jays had the bases loaded and nobody out, he throws 9 pitches, and he strikes out Lind, Encarnacion, and Rasmus, and escapes the top of the first unscathed. The Blue Jays fail to score with the A's coming up in the bottom half. Then it was Willingham with the runner on base and 2 out in the bottom of the first against Brett Cecil. Left-hander has to get his sign. Willingham, the open stance. And the 1-0 pitch to Josh is on the way. And it's swung on and launched to left field. Thames is going back. He's to the track, to the wall. He runs out of room. It's up on the steps. A 2-run home run, number 21 this year for Josh Willingham. And that quickly the Athletics have taken a 2-0 lead. And Willingham gets Brett Cecil once again. And then we fast forward with Harden settling down a 1-2-3 second. He allowed a 2-out walk to Bautista in the third. He was looking for a 1-2-3 fourth inning. He was facing Brett Lawrie.
Here, 2-0 Oakland, and here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on a changeup, down and away. 7 strikeouts through 4 innings for Harden. He has yet to allow a base hit. On to the bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Oakland.
Then in the 5th inning, still 2-0 A's, a runner on base and 2 away. It was Harden against Eric Thames. Here the A's lead 2-0 in the 5th. And the 1-2 to Thames is swung on and missed. Another changeup. He keeps it down and went down in the dirt. 9 Ks for Harden. Thames strikes out. And halfway through our ballgame tonight, Rich Harden is throwing a gem. A 1-hitter after 4.5. It's 2-0 Athletics. The second hit came in the 6th inning, a leadoff single by Bautista. He went to second on the fly ball to right by Lind. So now with the runner in scoring position, Encarnacion was batting against Harden. The 0-1 by Harden. He's at the belt. Bautista leads at second, and it's swung on, bounce to the right side. Weeks to his left. He's got it. He gets up. He fires to first in time for the out. Jamal diving and sliding on the grass in short right field on the rim of the outfield grass. Made the play. Throws to first. Encarnacion is out number 2, and Bautista goes over to third.
One of the things you really have to appreciate about a player like Weeks right now, he's a rookie who's 0 for 6 in the series, but he walked tonight and he scored a run. He doesn't have a hit. It hasn't affected him, and he found a way with a play like that going far to his left to help the ball club out.
Saved a run right there. Yeah. And still Bautista only 90 feet away with the A's leading 2-0. Next up was Rasmus. Hitting room in right center. Rasmus, a left-handed hitter. Harden comes set. He is ready, and the 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. A fastball up, and 96 on the gun. And that's 10 strikeouts for Rich Harden, as once again he keeps the Blue Jays off the board. Bautista stranded over at third. And after 5.5, it's still 2-0 A's. And still 2-0 A's. We go to the top of the 7th inning, and the last batter faced by Harden tonight would be the Blue Jays shortstop Escobar.
Now 1-2. Harden 1 pitch away from equaling a career best in Ks. He's sitting on 10 strikeouts right now. They come to life at the Coliseum. 2-0 Oakland. 2 outs, a man at first. The stretch, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He gets number 11 on Escobar. He strikes him out for the 3rd time tonight, punctuating likely his end of pitching for the A's on this Friday. No runs, no hits, no errors, a man left. On to the bottom of the 7th. 11 strikeouts for Rich Harden. He equals a career high, and the A's maintain a 2-0 lead.
So Harden left after 7. It's still 2-0 A's when Grant Balfour comes out of the bullpen. The first batter he faced in the 8th was Eric Thames. Now Balfour, he's ready. Has the sign from Suzuki, the windup, and the 0-2 delivery is swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3 fastballs, and Thames is down on strikes. That was out number 1, and for Balfour, he got through the 8th inning with no problem. It was still 2-0 A's when the game went to the 9th, and the Blue Jays had their shot because Brett Lawrie, with a base hit to right field with 1 out in the 9th inning, enabled the potential tied run to come to the plate, and that was Aaron Hill, and he was facing the A's closer, Bailey. Now Bailey peering in to get his sign, peeks over his shoulder at first, a short lead by Lawrie. The pitch is swung, a double play ball to short. Pennington flips to Weeks. He goes to first. A game-ending 6-4-3 double play, capping a night of brilliant pitching by the A's as they hold the potent Toronto offense to just 3 hits as the A's behind Harden, Balfour, and Bailey shut out Toronto tonight by the final score of 2-0. Kurt Suzuki for the A's had 2 hits, and behind the plate he caught all that great pitching for the A's this evening, and Suzuki will be joining Vince Cotroneo when the A's postgame continues.